Hey everybody, happy full moon. I lit some patchouli incense. Patchouli to me feels very grounding, and I sense that you need some extra grounding. So smells or like oils that smell very earthy would be very helpful to do that. And then of course, walking barefoot, being outside. I feel like you already do those things. So something about with smells that smell earthy, whatever you're drawn to. I personally feel very, very grounded at the moment, lately. And I wrote some things down. That's why I'm looking down. I'm looking at my journal. I wrote some things down, but I'm also being drawn to this web. I took one of my dream catchers and I colored through it or over it to make this design. And then I wrote down, because I was getting some stuff before I started the video as I was meditating, and I wrote down that sacred geometry is significant for you, and specifically because you're a quantum weaver or untangler and untangler, like you're kind of doing both. We as a collective are doing both. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before. So something about this collective specifically that feels drawn to my videos. And you may see a lot of spiders, like spider webs. That may be significant for you. So I feel like even though I mentioned you need, or you may feel like you need more grounding or different forms of grounding, overall I feel like you are very much at a place of peace within yourself at this time. This reading is about, or it's going to be about, because I was already channeling some of this information like all day today. Something about this full moon is really significant for divine counterparts. And there was a few songs that I was hearing. You may feel called to look them up. And trust me, like half of the lyrics are toxic. So I really hope you get the message of the parts that I was pulling from. So overall, they're like, I like the songs. But anyways, I Don't Play About Your Love by Sal, I forget what the full name was. But the part that keeps repeating is, I think it's the chorus, and it says, they just say, I don't play about your love, like over and over. So I'm getting that your counterpart is like, I'm super for real right now. I don't play about this love. I don't play about your love. Like, this is not a game to me, was the overall message I got from that. Just repeating, like that part specifically has been repeating in my head all day long. And then the other one, which I can't think of like any of the lyrics right now at this moment, is titled Plenty of Ways. Plenty of Ways by Lyves, Lyves. I'll put that in the description. I'll put both those songs in the description. So yeah, if you feel called, look those up. And then the other thing, I was given an image earlier today of how important and significant and intricate role that these divine counterparts coming together this time play in the ascension, the mass ascension that is happening. Now, of course, all globally, partnership is important and significant because it's how we were created. We were created that way specifically. We were created for partnership. But a lot of the partnerships leading up to this point have been from a place of the false self and the lies and the programs. So as we continue to move forward and higher in octave in this realm, and as it rises and moves along the swirling of creation, these counterparts, the collective I'm speaking to now, play a very important role. Okay, so the image I was shown was the structure of the atom. And then of course this could play off of the Adam and Eve whole scenario, which I'm sure there are a lot of people that I feel like maybe even watching this from an esoteric knowledge standpoint could explain that. But the image I was shown was the atom and how source is the nucleus, the dense and stable center of creation. Everything orbits source. Everything is bound by it, draws its existence from it, and it is the force of unconditional love. And then the proton representing the divine masculine, positive charge, active, outward moving, provides structure, direction, and charge, and without it, the system loses its direction. Then the electron representing the divine feminine, a negative charge, receptive, inward moving, but expansive in the field, holds complementary charge, softens, balances, fills the space around the center, moves with freedom and flow, yet is drawn to the nucleus and proton's charge. Then the neutron is the mediator, could be represented as the Holy Spirit. It has no charge and it stabilizes the system. It's the witness within union, keeping everything from repelling each other. It's the mystical third party, and I know I've mentioned that before, how the third energy is created within union. The field of unity that allows them to bond without self-destruction. So that's what I was getting all day today. And let's see what else we can get. What else is it that the collective watching today needs to know based on around their union with self, with their counterpart, with God? I feel as if it's like you were on the brink of I'm seeing like a tower moment, but something that just changes everything. Okay. It changes everything, as in you are done. You might currently, or have been in the past few days, maybe the past few weeks, been in a place of isolation and deep diving within self. You even placed yourself in a cage. With the last bits of worry and fears and all the false bits of self swirling above your head. But it's not like it was a bad thing or is a bad thing if you're still in this place. You're doing it as like with this awareness that it's the last time you're going to be there. It's the last time you're going to see those things. It's the last time you're going to place yourself in that cage. Like it's the last ditch effort of your false parts, your demons, your negative thoughts. It's almost like you allowed them and you welcomed them. You opened your arms to them, saying, it's okay. I understand the role that you played, and you are grateful for that. And that is exactly how you completely heal it. That's exactly how you served death to these things. For once and for all, I'm hearing for once and for all. Wow. You are the magician. And I keep feeling like the past few readings, I'm feeling like I'm talking specifically to the masculine collective. But of course, it could be the masculine energy within you if you are the divine feminine. But, you know, switch the energies as you feel resonate for you. But yeah, you're standing in the magician position. I don't know why that was so funny, that rhymed. And your full strength and your full knowing and your, like, you're just ready to go. You're ready to move forward for this whole new beginning. What did I tell you? The Lovers. I told you. This is so good. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I get the sense that you both are sitting in this absolute knowing and trust that you are standing at the doors of union, of physical union, of the embrace. And you're both just taking a moment to breathe it in. because you're about to be busy. I sense that you're about to be busy. As this union comes in, something about it brings busyness. Not in a bad way, not in a like overproductive, like being productive and to drown out the noise. No, I mean busy as in like living in your purpose and all your wishes being fulfilled and everything feeling in flow busy. That's what I mean. Yeah, because you're going to find that balance of making things happen and allowing things to happen. And then we got the moon card. I'm telling you, this moon, something about this moon specifically, right now, is significant. Maybe this moon just brings more of the revelation for each other and the openness and the magnetism for the unification to occur. And then I heard conversation. Something about a conversation is going to be had. Yeah, that conversation is going to, release any slight doubts or confusion that's been in the mix. It hasn't been anything major, I don't feel, or anything like super daunting or, you know, it's just been like I'm feeling like a slight hesitation because of slight confusion from not being 100% open with each other. So it goes for the both of you. It's not just you. It's not just them. It's been very mutual, I feel. Yeah, but it's going to balance out. I got 2 cards that signify balance. So there's going to be a conversation had surrounding this moon energy. It feels very beautiful. Like a very, very beautiful, very in-depth conversation. Anything else from the tarot? I'm going to dive into the Akashic Tarot deck that I have too, as well. Just a few cards from there. Wow, your guys' energy is extremely beautiful, extremely heartfelt. Like, I just feel so much love, like a very calming and peaceful, like I was feeling at the very beginning of this. Just immense peace. And that's what this will bring you. That's what you have cultivated within yourself. So of course, that's going to be mirrored and expected for this relationship, for this union. Is there anything else to add here? Yeah. Yeah, it's time. Got the sands of time. You, divine masculine, you're looking at this hourglass. Yeah, the time is now. But something about how you move. Okay. So my phone stopped like twice because the storage is full. I need to delete some stuff. But I feel like that's significant. Your storage is full. You storing this love inside of you without this conversation coming out, like it being totally out in the open and like known in depth. It's full. Like it's just gonna, it has to come out, is what I'm getting from that. Okay, so and then it's time. I got the sands of time. So like something about it is time right now, or like very soon, but it's still up in the air, and it's gonna come in a place of flow. Like even, I feel like the masculine has been thinking like of ways to start this conversation, or ways to like have a grand plan, but it's not necessary because it's going to come at a time of playfulness and ease. Like I got this card with 2 kids in the garden, and so I just feel like you're going to feel like it's just going to be like, you know how little kids are like, if they really like someone, they're just like, I love you, and like just kiss them, or you know what I mean? Like they're just so authentic about it. They don't overthink it. They just say it or do it or whatever. So that's how I feel this conversation is going to happen. Yeah. And then I got this King of Scrolls because the masculine and another moon card. Really. And okay, and look, both of these, the masculine's just like pondering, and he's looking over in this direction with this look of pondering. And they're both holding a scroll. Yeah, the King of Scrolls and the scrolls. It's written. It's written in your DNA. You can sense it. You can feel it. And you're just like, I feel like I'm like wanting to bite my lip here. You've been biting your tongue or biting your lip. You've been doing that to not say anything. Clearing the path together. See this masculine, divine masculine, and divine feminine getting out together to clear the path. And I'm seeing this as like a golden road to destiny. Now is the time to work together, because look, that's a big tree. Like, yes, divine masculines, you are so extremely strong mentally and physically. But your divine feminine's got your back. And it feels so beautiful. Like I want to cry. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me, allowing me to tap into your energy. Get ready for your life to change completely. Be open for this conversation. All right, I love you so much. Have a wonderful night.